Hey guys, so today we're going to work on the homework from lesson 2B-2, and this is for period 4. Number 1 says complete the table, then graph the given function. We are given the equation of a line in y equals mx plus b form. So, to complete the table, you need to understand what's going on in the table. This is our x input column. That means we're going to substitute in the given values for x, evaluate the expression, for instance, 3 times negative 2 plus 2, and out is going to pop your y value. So when I plug in negative 2, I should get negative 4 as my y value. So that means my coordinate is negative 2, comma, negative 4. Okay, so next up we're going to substitute in 0. So 3 times 0 plus 2. 3 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 2 is 2. So the next coordinate is going to be 0, comma, 2. Then we have 3 times 2 plus 2. You already know it's 8. So 2, comma, 8. And then finally 3 times 4 plus 2. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. And this is going to be 4, comma, 14. So these are all of my coordinates. There is a truck backing up outside. I'm sorry for the background noise. But these are all my coordinates that I'm going to now plot on my line. That is also a sad looking arrow, but we're going to continue. Negative 2, comma, negative 4. So that is going to be down here, negative 2, down 4, so that's right about there. So I'm going to plot that right at that point. The next one is at 0, comma, 2. 2, comma, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. And then last but not least, oh, it can't even fit. It can't even fit on the graph because it only goes up to 10 here. So that's all good. We're going to connect these points. And I'm going to label y equals 3x plus 2. And that's the line, man. That's it. Now remember how much your calculator can help you out with this. You don't have to do this section, you don't have to do this section in your head. You can do it in your calculator, all right? So, next up. For numbers 2 through 4, place the given equation in slope-intercept form. That's y equals mx plus b, and state the value of the slope m and the y-intercept b. So, if we're looking at number 2, y is not by itself. If I box off y, I can tell that y is definitely not by itself. So in order to get y by itself, we have to eliminate the x that's in front of it. So we're going to subtract it. So we have y is equal to, we want the x to come first, negative 1x plus 1. You don't need to write the 1 if you don't want. The negative 1, excuse me, right here. But it does tell us what the slope is. So our slope is negative 1. Our y-intercept is positive 1. Over here, we still want to get that y alone. It has a negative 4y in front of it. So make sure you know that eventually you're going to have to divide out a negative. All right? So first things first, we're going to always subtract by the x on both sides first to get the y by itself. This will cancel, and you're left with a negative 4y that has to come down is equal to negative 3x plus 8, right? And now we still want to get that y alone, so we're going to divide by negative 4. So y is equal to positive 3/4 x minus 2. So your slope is 3/4. Your y-intercept is negative 2. And last but not least, we still want to get that y by itself. We're going to subtract that x to the other side. That cancels. 6y is equal to negative 3x plus 30. Get in a habit of putting the x first. Still solving for y. So we have to divide out the 6 by everything. So y is equal to, this fraction will simplify to not negative 2, but negative 1 over 2, x plus 5. Which means we have our slope as negative 1/2. Our y-intercept is positive 5. All right, so I hope this video helped you. If it did, just like and subscribe. Have a good one.